it's going to require workers having their independent rights to organize. It's going to require a coordination with people who care about public transportation. And we need to have a wage of struggle. So workers are actually voting today at the work location. I'm running for president of the union, and I may very well win. And I'm asking the public to join with the union and to stop these attacks against us, to properly fund public transportation, not giving it to these people who waste it and steal it, but directly to the workers in terms of working conditions. Our pensioners, we need to have these rights to safely operate our vehicles, to safely maintain them, to safely clean them. That's the work that we do. So I ask workers, if you hear this, go and vote today. If you're frustrated at the union, we are too. We're frustrated at the capture that management has attempted to capture our union for generations. We have a chance to begin to retake our union, our organization, and fight for a world-class public transportation system and good living and working conditions. So I ask you, do vote today, co-workers, and I ask the passengers to join us in this struggle. So I'm going to finish there, and I'm going to ask Rita Springfield to make some comments. She's one of the, she's a 28-year veteran, clerk and bus operator, one of our leaders.
Yes, hi. I'm Rita Springfield. Discharged retiree. I had almost 28 years with the Chicago Transit Authority, and I was discharged unjustly on May 6th. I was a whistleblower. We had a contract, TA on the table. They gave us checks for bonuses from the years 2020 and 2021. They gave us checks with no hours on them. We know that's against the law. That's against the labor law. How can you calculate your earnings? So I challenged it. I inquired about my check because CTA is just paying employees what they want to pay them. I found out my check and several others was calculated incorrectly. When I inquired about it, they discharged me. A 27-year veteran with nothing, an exemplary record, nothing on my record. They discharged me because I was going, as I usually do, I tell everyone, I inform the members of this local needs to stand up. The reason you don't see a lot of people out here is because our union president is nothing but a CTA union manager. That's right. They are in collusion. They play softball together. They're married to management. And there's nothing wrong with management, but they don't know how to separate business from what. We don't have a leader. We don't have any officers in there. The officers did nothing. They let CTA discharge an employee, a member of their union. I was also a former executive board member for Local 241. No one assisted me. So here, as we stand in front of 567, the reason you don't see a lot of people here is because of retaliation. We are retaliated against by our own union. Our own union report us to the Chicago Transit Authority upper management. Every time I inform the members of something, every time I try to help, every time I file a grievance, every time I do something for the members of Local 241, they call the vice president on me. They call the president. They call the chief transit officer. I have been retaliated against. That this should stop. Accelerated discipline. But then you have the operators, the members of this union. We were the #1 transit for the pandemic. We didn't even get hazardous pay. We We just got insurance for eye care. We are the #1 transit in Chicago. We did not even have eye care insurance for our dependents. This union has to go, this current administration, the Hill administration, and the CTA, and the involvement with our union is collusion. And we deserve better. We deserve better. The public is not happy with the transit. The public is not even happy. And the president needs to go. You can see the large segways out there on the street, people are complaining, the unsafe conditions, the assault on drivers. They have done nothing but collect a check. You see that the CTA president just received a 33% increase, while the members, the workers that go out there on the street every day during the pandemic received 9%. 9% over 3.5 years. You tell me, is that fair? Is that fair? They have families too. You hardly have anyone come into work because they do not treat their employees fairly. They do not give us safe and clean sanitary workplaces. Where I work, they have let me tell you, the federal, they have the random testing, they have the women that are breastfeeding, and they have the clerk's break room all in the same room. So you have the women that breastfeed their babies, you have random testing where they stick urine on the table, and you have where we eat our food. So please, someone needs to stand up for the workers of Local 241, because it sure isn't local, the current administration that's in now. Thank you very much.